Hey everyone, it's Brian and we are here in Malaysia. This city is Mer Sing. It's not really a city, it's more of a small village, but most importantly, it's the gateway to Tioman Island. It's just off the eastern coast of Malaysia, and right now, here in February, it is kind of the tail end of monsoon season, which means there should be fewer travelers there, and there might be a little bit of rain, but that's okay because I'm probably going to be doing some scuba diving and I'm getting wet anyways. So let's check out Tioman Island. After a short 2.5 hour ferry ride, we are here at the port of Tioman. It's still technically the low season, so there's only one ferry connecting the mainland to the island every day. They will alternate on the different days between a morning ferry and an evening ferry. So today just happened to be a 5 p.m. ferry. Well, I gotta say, this isn't too bad. My cabana is right here on the beach. Just like in other parts of Malaysia, here in Tioman Island, a lot of the restaurants, you're not going to find chain restaurants. Nope, they're all going to be family run. And I'm sitting here, right next to me is a nice Malaysian family, and oh yeah, some good Malaysian food. All right, so Tioman is an island, and what do you do in islands? Well, you go in the water because there's lots of it around. But what do you do in the water? Yep, you go scuba diving. That's what I'll be doing tonight. There are a lot of scuba shops on the island. I say a lot, I don't know, like 6, but only 2 of them are actually open right now because it's still kind of the end of the low season. There isn't enough business to keep them both or all of them in business, so just 2 of them are going. But Big Brother's diving, that's what I'll be going with tonight. Yep, it's a night dive. All right, this here is our chariot that we'll be taking to the water, to the coast. We got our dive lead and my dive partner. He's from Austria. Leo.
Yeah.
All right. All right, just finished up our dive, night dive, pretty cool. There was some coral, which was good. There weren't any really large fish, but we did see one kind of shark. It was really hidden inside of the coral and rocks, but saw stingrays, blowfish, and an octopus. And I haven't seen an octopus in a while, so that was pretty cool. No, I can't wait to see the day diving, because I'm going to do more here. There are at least a half dozen little villages here on the island of Tioman, but I'm basing out of Tekek. But that doesn't mean I have to stay in Tekek. Behind me is the local mosque, or masjid. You can hear the calls to prayer from here all over town. It's quite loud. But hey, that's what you got to do when you want to know when to pray, because you got to do it 5 times a day, and the local population here is pretty much all Muslim. So, but more importantly, at least for me and Leo there, he's my dive partner from last night, this is right near here is the start of a hiking trail that goes from here at Tekek all the way to the other side of the island at Juara. So it should be a couple hours. I think it's about 7 kilometers across, but it's supposed to be pretty challenging terrain. So all right, let's hike on. So far the trail is fairly well marked. Just follow the pipes that bring the local water, I guess, between the 2 sides of the island. There's pipes here. This one's a little rusted and broken, but they've replaced it with this nice new one. All right, we are definitely headed in the right direction to Juara. All right, so we got the sign here. It's kind of weathered, but it says basically Tekek is 6 kilometers behind. I just checked the GPS on the map, and we're just shy of halfway. So it looks like it's not 7 kilometers across the island. It's more like 13. Well, the trail actually turned into a road, and the road continues, but along the way, is a waterfall. So it's Ali's waterfall. Maybe it's Ali. I'm gonna go with Ali. So let's go check it out. I saw a small trail leading up to the side of the waterfall. So down there is where we were swimming. You got the waterfall, and yeah, I can see the headwaters. That was a nice refreshing swim, but we gotta get back on trail. All right, this is another good sign, getting close to the beach. All right, we can actually see the ocean on the other side. That way is called the South China Sea. All right, and after 3 hours, a little over 3 hours, we're here at the village of Juara. Got a nice little welcome sign. All the cool places to go. It looks like mostly the hotels are listed, some restaurants. Yeah, let's check it out. What'd you think of the hike?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the hike. I mean, like, yeah, unluckily we had to walk on the road for the last last half of the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, really enjoyed the waterfall. It was great.
Cool. All right, let's see if we can find some food. On this side of the island, there are flying foxes, which are a very large species of bats. Well, so far we've walked about halfway through Juara, and it is Sleepy Hollow, very quaint and quiet. The beach is absolutely beautiful though, but yeah, not too much is happening. It is still technically the low season, so if you're gonna come here in February, I would definitely stay on the west side, unless you're looking for extreme quiet. Well, we managed to find one of the few restaurants that are open. And the food was delicious. It's actually called Island Station, and it's popular with the people that are staying on this side as well as the locals. And right across the street is the beach. There's another restaurant here, the Cafe Mia Juara, but when we walked by earlier, it was closed. So it looks like there are more options. We just were a little early with our food, which, I don't know, it was like 12:30 when we walked by. All right, so on this side of the island, I met here with Lynn and Sylvie. Right there, she's from France. And Lynn's from the U.S., so New York, right?
New York, yeah.
New York. And Leo and I were going to go check out the turtle sanctuary, but unfortunately it's not the right season and the turtle sanctuary is closed. So there's no sense in going and check it out. But you guys checked out this other waterfall, right?
It was called Tekyak, Vimak Tekyak.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. What'd you think of it?
It's great.
It's great.
It's great.
All right.
Sit on the rocks.
Okay.
Enjoy the afternoon.
All right, yeah. So if you're on this side of the island, there are waterfalls here that are much more accessible. And if you're over on my side on Tekek, well, you gotta walk a little ways, but it's worth it. While the Tekek side of the island is famous for its scuba diving, this side of the island is famous for surfing and bigger waves. Now that isn't the case today, so I'm gonna do some swimming regardless. One of the locals just said that they have lots of these big deer around here. Woo, and he's gone.
Yeah.
So so we spent a little too much time there at the beach, and hiking through the jungle in the dark wasn't a good idea, so we were on the road. This guy stopped, pulled over, and is offering us a ride. So can't say no, we'll actually get back for the sunset. So, all right, but
Extremely happy.
yes,
And exhausted.
yeah. It was a great hike. We got to see a lot of animals. I didn't get a lot of them on the video because they're really fast, like monkeys and this little forest jungle crab. That was pretty cool.
The deer.
Oh yeah, we saw the deer. The deer was cool, and of course lots of monitor lizards. So and squirrels, really fast. So all right, but yeah, gonna get back, see sunset, and grab dinner. All right, I'm here with Kay again, and we are going to go on another dive. This is going to be a daytime dive. Yeah, he's stoked, ready to get under the water. So today's dive is going to be a boat dive. So we're going to meet up with some other divers and get under the sea. Well, that was a cool dive here with big brother Kay. We went to Rengis Island, which is just off the coast here of Tioman on the west side, and saw blacktip reef sharks, turtles, blowfish, saw an eel, and of course lots of reef fish. But something that's never happened to me before happened on this dive, and that's not once but twice. Two of the local reef fish must have confused me for a manta, because they tried to clean parasites off of me, like just gently, nibbling on my legs. I don't know if that means I need to take a shower or something, but yeah, it was quite interesting getting nibbled on by a fish. Okay, I really think this island may be exactly what I've been looking for. There's things to do like scuba diving and hiking, two of my favorite activities, but there's also nothing to do. Totally relax and chill, and fresh seafood, great beach. Of course, right now the beach is at low tide, as you can see all the rocks exposed. So it seems like a perfect time for lunch. And I am back on the motorbike with a sidecar because the rain's finally stopped again, which means time to go diving. Yep, if you look off here to the side, you can see a quick little tour here of the entire village from where I was all the way down to the next dive site. Well, the conditions are a bit more windy and those seas are rougher today. We were gonna go originally out to that island. It's a couple kilometers off the coast, but we're gonna go back to the same location. Hopefully we see some more turtles and sharks and maybe even some other cool stuff. All right, back here at the dive center, and today's dive, I just did one dive. I thought about doing two, but I just want to maybe do some other stuff on the island too, or just get ready for the next part of my journey. So yeah, when I got here a few days ago, Tioman Island only had 2 dive shops that were doing diving, but if you saw there, yeah, there were like 4 boats out there. Some of them were diving, some of them were doing scuba trips as well. So yeah, it's already transitioning from the low season to the high season. Today, got to see a cuttlefish, which was different. That I didn't see that the last time. That was pretty cool. But now, no, I'm done diving, and now, yep, you know what it is. Got to take my sexy shower. Hey, good morning, everyone. Yep, I am here at the marina here in Tioman at Tekek, and yep, this is the Customs and Immigration. I don't know why they do customs here because it's all part of, it's all part of the same country, Malaysia. Got the ferry schedule here is 7:30 departure, which means a showtime of 6:30, which means I'm here about 6:10 just to be safe. Tioman, great island. I spent 5 nights here. Couldn't help but to relax and just chill. And yep, there are other people here. I'm not the only one on the ferry boat. So, but yeah, no, Tioman, great. We got some scuba diving. I wasn't able to do as much scuba diving as I had hoped to, simply because, well, the visibility wasn't that good because we actually had a massive downpour, which really clouded the water. But there was hiking, there were animals. There are a lot of cats here, a lot of cats, almost to the point of calling them an invasive species. There's so many cats. But in fact, one of the locals told me that they don't have a vet here, so they would love to get all the cats spayed and neutered, but they just don't have a vet to do it. So if you're a vet and you want to come out here and do some good and kind of fix these cats, that'd be great. But I will be back. Tioman is great, and yeah, I'd be here again. So if you have any questions or comments about Tioman, other than hey, can I chill and relax here? Yes, you can. So, but I gotta get to my next destination. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them down below.